That was a fabulous speech, one that gained us all knowledge about a thing or two more. Thank you for your speech, Raja. Last but not the least, I would like to invite Syed Haroon Ali to speak on will it be correct to call Edward Snowden a whistleblower? You may now take over.
A man leaks many files to the public that could lead to the fall of the NSA. He is hunted by them for the next few years and even today. That man is Edward Snowden. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In 2006, Edward Snowden was hired by the CIA as a computer technician. He was granted top security clearance. He once said, "Much of what I saw really disillusioned me about how my government works and its impact on the world." He later resigned from the CIA and joined the NSA. There, he worked as a systems administrator and was tasked with copying millions of files as a backup plan in case of a power outage. The NSA says that this is where he made his first illegal downloads. After downloading the files, he went to reside in Hong Kong. There, in 2013, he arranged a meeting with two journalists, Glenn Greenwald, a journalist from The Guardian, and Laura Poitras, an American filmmaker and journalist. He leaked the files to them, thus leaking it to the whole world. His motivations was rooted in the desire to protect civil liberties, rights, and privacy. And here is also where he got his infamous title of a whistleblower, which basically means a person who alerts people of any wrongdoing or illegal activities happening within an organization for the greater good. These events triggered a very big manhunt for Snowden. Before I continue, I want to clarify two things. What the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, and NSA, National Security Agency, are. They are two different US government agencies, yet closely related. They are tasked with the safeguarding of the nation's security. Now, what was so significant about these downloads that the US had to hunt him? Well, these downloads were evidence of and exposed the NSA's PRISM program. The NSA's PRISM program was a mass surveillance effort involving the collection of data from major tech companies like Google, Apple, Microsoft, and Facebook. They used this data, our chats, videos, messages, and files we were sending to each other across the internet to spy on us. The reach of this program was not only in the US, but all over the world. His revelations raised public awareness about government surveillance and a call for increased transparency on what the government does and its plans. People were worried about their right to privacy, as it is a basic human right they thought they had. As for our whistleblower, Snowden, like I said earlier, the US started hunting him. He was charged with theft of government property and trade secrets. Now you might be wondering to yourself, instead of acting illegally, he could have contacted the fourth pillar media of the US and leaked the information from there. But remember, this was happening after the attacks of 9/11. And the US government, let's say as a safety protocol, had full control over the fourth pillar media and would definitely not allow for this information to get out as it would spoil their plan. That is why he had to act illegally. So, where is he currently? After leaking the information from Hong Kong, he went to reside in Russia. There, he sought asylum, which basically means he asked the Russian government for protection. Now, there's one thing to me that doesn't make sense about this whole case. That is, the US government never officially admitted they had acted unconstitutionally. In fact, the government and many officials within the government rigorously supported the NSA's PRISM program. They argued it was for the sake of the nation and would alert them of any future attacks. And actually, to be honest, some countries may have done this in the situation they were. So now that we know the gist of the Edward Snowden case, let's answer the question that led us down this rabbit hole. Is it correct to call Edward Snowden a whistleblower? Well, in my opinion, and in conclusion, yes, this man is absolutely a whistleblower. Because think about it for a second. This man, he was ready to go to jail for our rights. He put his life on the stake, everything he had in his life and everyone he knew in his life on the stake against the US government, the most powerful government on the earth. He put his friends, family, his job, everything in danger just so we can enjoy our rights. He once said, sometimes to do the right thing, you have to break a law. If it weren't for this man, we would still be living our lives not knowing that the US government is spying on us. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.